all right. What is up? So we are starting our walk in Panormos from this free parking area where I have the van parked. First, we are going to explore the western seaside of Panormos, and then we will progress into exploring the rest of Panormos. I will try to explain to you using this map where we are and to which direction we are headed, and then where we are gonna go, okay? At the moment we are here, we are parked here, and we are gonna walk here, and we are gonna follow this street. There are some resorts and some shops here, and then we are gonna follow here. Then we are gonna go to the sea, and from there we are going to walk on the seafront side, and we will explore all this area, the beach and everything, and then we are going to explore this area. At the moment, until that area I have in my head to explore. Once we explore that, then I will be able to kind of map out what am I going to be exploring next, or which direction I will be taking. It's been never pre-planned. So yeah, I'm already seeing here and there some tourists already visiting Panormos. And one thing that I want to mention, this morning I was out and I wanted something I needed. I was out of the van, and I could feel the cold air on my skin, and it's not yet that warm yet. Under the shadow it was cold, and under the sun right now it is kind of warm. But if it is a little bit windy and then there is some cold happening somewhere in Europe, it can get cold again. So here we have a church, and if we go this way, it's gonna take us to the beach, but we are not gonna go here. What we are gonna do is we are gonna walk towards these apartments and hotels, resources, which I will show you what is going on at the moment there. The good thing is, whenever I'm walking, I have a camera on and I'm recording myself. In case if in some time or in some situation I get run over by a car, at least there will be some solid evidence what actually happened. I wish never so, but in case, you know. So here we have a nice hotel here with a very gorgeous view towards the sea. I think with Panormos you cannot easily go wrong. No matter where you are just a few steps away from the sea. And you look at this. So our parking is over there, somewhere over there, and we have some apartments, and then we have more hotels and apartments, and then we have that road which is leading towards the beach, and then we could go to the beach from here, but we have also a very huge resort here and some services and shops in front of it. So we are gonna take this way, and then we are gonna walk towards the sea. It's very important for me to show you that part of the sea because the water is crystal clean, lots of privacy. Also at the same time, it's very beautiful to be snorkeling over there. Yeah. So we are standing right in front of Marine Palace, and as you can see, we have a basketball ground, and there we have a volleyball ground as well. It can be turned into like a small soccer ground as well. Lots of new mattresses. And now we are walking right in front of the Casa Marina Hotel. I like the design. Come on. It is just, the entrance is so nice. It has like something special to it. I don't know. There is something about certain things that we really cannot describe or put a finger on, but it just feels different. So here we have a little nice combination of services, such as you saw a coffee shop. They were also looking for people to hire in case if you are looking for a job, then you can apply. And over there we have my holiday market, and here it used to be some sort of kebab place, but it is not anymore. And overall very nice and compact place. I don't think if you are thinking about booking in this area, you could go wrong. And also we have some other look at this apartment, that one with this nice huge panoramic window. I mean, come on, you have like an infinite view towards the sea, and there is not too much like in this area in front of you to distract you from the view. So if we continue this walking path, it can continue. It can take us to a few more places, but we are not going to do this in this particular video. In this video, we are going to walk Katifora downhill. We are going to go Katifora, Sti Paralia, Sti Thalassa. Paralia means beach, Thalassa means sea. So we are going to walk Katifora. We are going to go downhill. I will show you that place, and then we are going to explore the rest of Panormos accordingly. I shouldn't forget to mention that the walking path that you are seeing, this one, is built new. And also I can see some other work, like some system, water system, pipeline system has been also installed next to the road. So Panormos is under schedule to be growing and to be welcoming even more people. So that's a nice thing, that things are moving on the positive direction. The economy is growing, and more people will have chances to come and visit and find there will be multiple options to choose where to stay. There will be multiple options for, there will be more hiring people, and that's how things will move. I'm not particularly sure, and if everybody is agreed with me on the sense of development and building new places and building new hotels. And I think also I have some different ideas, but also it's not that we should be completely ignorant of certain growth and a certain opportunities that can be available for the people, those who need. So as you can see, we are standing almost right in front of the sea, and the view is just gorgeous. All right, so right now we are right in front of the sea. It's slightly windy today. That's why we have some waves. Look at this. If it's not windy, it's like a haven of sea or thalassa. It's very beautiful, and I have noticed some locals also coming here every now and then, parking their motorbike here and their car here, and then going to the sea or going for a walk along the coastline. It's a very beautiful place. It can sometimes, if it is windy or if it is wavy, I wouldn't recommend diving into the sea, but if it is not, then it is like heaven. The underwater, it's crystal clean water, and it's magnificent rocky area. Also, it could be a nice place for a sunset experience. I have seen some of the gorgeous sunsets from Panormos, exactly from this area. If you ever found Panormos beach or another beach, like there are some small little beaches in Panormos, if you find any of them busy, then you can walk to this place and you can have the entire sea for yourself. Of course, the one downside being that it is not sandy and as shallow as you would want it to be, but it's a good substitute if you were not encouraged to visit busy places. Of course, you could have walked to this beach from this little road or way, but we took a little bit longer and rounder trip to come to this beach. It's such a nice, beautiful beach. It's small, as you can see. It is kind of sandy, and also it's a nice. It has a nice and shallow entrance to the sea, and the surrounding area is like haven for snorkeling. So if you were staying in one of these resorts, or if you were staying booked an Airbnb or wherever you were staying in the area, you can, if you are scared of entering the sea from the rocky side, you can come here to this beach, and you can get into the sea and you can snorkel around. Make sure it is not windy and it's not wavy. So also I can see the staff from this resort is preparing the sunbeds, and we have an exit over here to go out of this beach. So here we have a scuba diving school, and here we have this beautiful, beautiful beach with very fine sand. I used to like very fine sand. Then once I was talking about it, and one of the subscriber mentioned the very fine sand going into the things, like it is harder to protect your phone if you are bringing to the beach. It's hard to protect some other alliances from the very fine sand, even the body. So then I was like, yeah, that's a very good point. So this is a very beautiful beach. It's very fine sand. And what you find, sand has a special feeling to be walking on it. It is so delicate to the feet, to the sensors on the surface of our feet, but also it comes with a challenge. Particularly about this beach, it can get sometime busy. You possibly will notice that when it is like June, July, August, in that time. So a good option will be to be able to kind of, when you come to the beach and you see it's busy and you say, oh shoot, what should I do now? And then you should be able to take your lady around. You should be able to improvise. You shouldn't like kind of surrender to the situation. You should be able to kind of improvise and take her to a place that she would be like, wow, that's my hero. So the second option could be this beach right next to the other beach. It's very less organized and it has on that area free open area. And then the rest will be those that rocky waters. And what else? There are plenty of beaches around. I have been showing you places and areas. You can just easily drive from here, from Panormos to the beach Goldland. You can easily drive to Almerida, which is also like about 35 minutes, 30 minutes drive from here, and you can have the entire beach for yourself and for your lady. So it's not just like I want like everything at the same place. No, sometimes we have to go a little bit, you know. We gotta get out of the area we are so we can make a nice combination. Oh boy, now it's getting warm. At the start of the video, when I was standing and I was talking about the apartments and the road to the beach, it was just over there. I was standing over there. So it means if you are somewhere there and you don't want to go to where I went and you just directly want to come to the beach, then this could be a nice shortcut to enter the beach. I would say it's a little bit rocky and it's uneven, but the second solution is just you can walk on the road which is right in front of us. Here we have a Greek authentic taverna, and over here there is gonna be like a place for the water sports and some activities. Water sport activities are also available here. Walking uphill from there is a bit of a challenge when you are not doing it often. Oh boy, but the view is amazing towards the beach. Look at that. All right, so we have this road, but also we have stairs for those of you who choose to use the stairs to go down there to the beach. And basically we can come taking this road. Actually, let's just walk this road and you will figure out where it's gonna lead us. If you would go follow the street, let's go to the street. But also we can just walk here uphill and we will be at the parking lot where we begin the video. So here we are again, we are back at the parking area, and you saw how easy it was to take a round trip. And from here, we are now gonna continue towards the we are gonna enter Panormos, and we are gonna explore here and there a few things, and then we will continue with the video as it goes. Imagine the skills of that truck driver who could drove that truck into Panormos, into these narrow roads. Wow, that's next level driving skills. So here we have on the left side a pharmacy, and right next to it there is a little entrance to the Fisto supermarket down there. If you would take that road, that will take you to that supermarket. Here we have a coffee shop, it's called Coffee Boss. They also sell snacks. And now we are kind of getting close to the very entrance of Panormos. I have never been here. I've never included this area in my previous videos. here we are at the very entrance of Panormos. That's two ways that cars can come. One is from the village side and the another one is from the highway. We took the highway and we entered the village. And from here, if you see, we have some other buildings and apartments that where people live, and some of them are also hotels, and some other are being built up on the hill. And from here, we have a nice walking stairs that can take us through the Panormos. So the plan is to take this particular stairs and walk through Panormos and explore what's going on. Yeah, it's getting a little bit warm as the sun is coming to its like midpoint in the sky. It is making the temperature feel warmer. I'm already smelling some food. Here we have a daily traditional house. So beautiful, so pleasant to look at.
Hello.
Hey! So here we have a very beautiful garden. With some sort of old building next to it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fantastic to look at this old building when this plant is green and it is blossoming. So we have a billiard board over there. I think it is a social place and it is a place where people come and gather, and then there is where they put notices and things like that, possibly, and some chairs. A part of it could be part of the coffee shop and the traditional product shop over here, right in front of this place. And of course, lots of cats. Hello. Meat and grill. Here we have meat and grill place. So I'm standing right now here. I came from there, and this is the meat and grill place. If I would go this way, it's gonna take me towards the church and towards the port. But if I will continue on this way, it's gonna take me back to where the taxi stop is, and where it's gonna take me closer to the parking area. So we are gonna take this path and we are gonna walk back towards the parking. And of course, we already have visitors here. It means our season has already begun. Yasas. Τικάνετε. Καλά, καλά. Ανεβάζομαι στο YouTube μετά. Εντάξει, ευχαριστώ την άλλη φορά. And if we would go on this spot, it's still gonna take us to the port and to some other restaurants in front of the port and the sea. But we are still gonna continue on the path which I mentioned, on the road which I mentioned. There is one thing that makes me quite curious about Panormos, and especially about here, is this Tissot Swiss watches since 1853. And I couldn't really wrap my head around it, because I'm constantly asking myself this question, that who would be planning on buying a watch from Panormos on a vacation? So I'm thinking about it continuously. Please help me out here to understand the matter. So here we have a Cretan pottery place from 1920. And if you remember, we came here when we went uphill. If you remember that building on the right side, with Critico's supermarket beneath it. And we walked right from here. So my point is that everything is quite interconnected when it comes to Panormos. Here we have the taxi stop in this area. And if we would continue walking downhill, it's gonna take us to the port and to some taverns over there. And if we continue walking uphill, it's gonna take us back to the same free municipal parking. And right now we are gonna walk downhill and we are gonna Katifora. We are gonna go to explore the taverns right in front of the port, and the port itself and the beach, and to see what's going on. And also along the way, we have some services which I wanna show you. The one thing that stands out for me from Panormos, and it really makes it special to me, is that, of course, there's been some modernization of this place, but at the same time, it's been keeping its original, authentic houses, and like not everything is like groundly changed. I'm hearing people singing, playing music. Oh, there are a bunch of Cretan dudes drinking raki, getting high and singing. I don't know if I can interrupt them. And of course, they are the owner of these two supercars. Yeah, and even that is a part of the authenticity of a culture, being and living in your own ways that might not be absolutely aligned with some other cultures, but still it is beautiful to kind of relate to it and understand and hear and see the beauty in it.
Ο Τασούλης μου είναι μια παρέα ομάδας, προσέχει λέει ένα φίλο γιατρός στην Αθήνα.
It smells amazing as always. Whenever you walk and you pass by this taverna, the captain's house, I don't know, there is some magic in their kitchen, in their cucina. Cucina means kitchen in Greek. There is some magic in it that it kind of grabs you, and it lets all those neurons for eating something traditional Greek and Cretan. So this taverna, by the way, is open, Capitan's house, and it locates right in front of the port and right in front of the sea. And not forget to mention that also we have a small, slightly, it's something in between medium size parking if you are coming and you wonder if you could find parking. But the second option will be just park your car on the other parking and just walk to the taverna. You don't have to kind of bring your car to the table with you. So this is our port. As you can see, there is almost zero boats or ships here. I don't know why. But anytime when I'm standing in front of a port or in front of the sea, it's just elevating. It's just so pleasing, and I don't know, it just elevates my mood. So let me give you a panoramic view of this place. When I'm hearing them going crazy and drinking and singing, I could easily see myself joining them and drinking with them, and then the next day finding myself in a totally different city or in a different country. Oh, old times, huh? Old times. course, I ask in kind of body language way their permission if I could film a little bit, and one of the guys, like with his eyes kind of like a sun going down in the sea, just permitted, like, yeah, you can do. And yeah, oh boy, I miss going crazy, going nuts like that. And do you know, imagine if you were coming here and if you were getting caught in the middle of a party like this. It is a suicide mission. Boy, it is a suicide mission. It is, you are drinking raki and nobody knows what is the percentage. And some of them, they have their special made raki that they are keeping it, and they are gonna bring it, and one or two shots, and then you forget the rest. Ah. We was over there, and then we walked and we came here, and from here it has a very beautiful view towards the sea, and towards over there is a lighthouse, and I'm thinking about walking to the lighthouse. It is nice, it's like a fresh breeze, but I think it would be nice to go and walk and hike to that lighthouse before the sunrise, so we can catch the sun rising already from the lighthouse, and then we can follow back our walk to exactly this location. I think we are gonna do that. And now I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna go join the party. I'm gonna go join the party. I'm kidding. Yeah, no more partying. Yeah. So, yeah, see you in the morning and in the sunrise. All right, folks, as you can see, we have quite a vibe going on, and in the morning it was pretty cold, but now with a hoodie and with shorts, of course, it feels pretty fine. And It's already buzzing with people, Panormos. I wasn't actually planning for this, but I thought why not? Though, still curious about this Swiss watch shop in here. Good morning. It's early in the morning. It is a bit chilly. I had to put this hoodie on. I don't know what it is, but there is something special about waking up early in the morning. Last night I was capturing some shots of this area and I wondered what was the green light over this boat over here. And now I see that we have this bicycle stop here, electric bikes, and then you can use it with a card, and then you can also possibly go to the trailhead with the bike or even go to the inn, because it will support you in case if you are not if you don't feel well, and if you think that you need a hand to get there to see that beautiful view, or to just cycle around Panormos. It is amazing. I should be doing that. We have lots of preparation work going on here. You can already see how beautiful and magnificent the views are from here. Holy moly! And I can see some lights even from Rethymno. I assume it's Rethymno, or even it could be Khania. It looks magnificent. This place looks magnificent. And I will also make sure that I leave in the description a link to this exact area, to this spot, so you can find it and you can do this hike. I'm pretty sure you got this, but just in case, I will leave a link. Okay, so it's much easier for you to click a link and Google Maps will show you where to go. I hope we can catch the sunrise. When I was here last time, there was no gates here, but I think some people would just drive on this spot because unnecessarily some heavy cars will drive. There is a lock over here, and that lock is particularly for the sheep and goat owners. They are allowed to go and to do their business, but not everybody. So because look how nicely it's built. It's a very nice, beautiful project, and it has like magnificent view towards Panormos and the port and the rest of the island. I can see the white mountains of Hanya from here, and I think that's a very good decision to be maintaining stuff, to be not letting it destroy. So it is a very good one. Of course, you can do this with a e-bike or with a normal bike or with just hiking, grabbing a snack, maybe some water with your partner. You can even run this place. I truly, truly adore and appreciate Panormos. I wasn't so sure in the past about this place, but as I am coming back and I'm learning and I'm exploring this place more and more, I'm starting to like, and I'm starting to see like, oh no, this is not just a village, this is the village, the seafront side village, and it has quite important significance historically because it used to be some sort of port that people will trade here, and there is a small bit of the remaining of the old village, but it's not that obvious anymore. Let me show you the view. And those are the white mountains of Hanya. It still has snow on it. All right, folks, we finally have the sunrise from Panormos. That's why I insist that this place is magnificent. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I can feel it on my arm, the warmth that it is bringing. And look at the colors. Holy moly. I just noticed if you are here, you don't only get to see the white mountains of Khania, you also get to see the Siluritis mountain, and still there is snow. Okay, so from here we have even a better view towards the sunrise. This was it, a sunrise moment, a walk through Panormos in Rethymno. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video inspired you and you are on your toes to be doing this. That's the point. And let me know if so. Look at this nature. Look at this purple flowers over here. Look at this. It is magnificent. It is magnificent to be able to see. I don't know if this same beauty will exist in the midst of summer, but early, like in spring, it's absolutely gorgeous. Everything is green and it's a very nice fresh breeze. It's not too cold, it is not too hot. It's just absolutely amazing. And the sunrise, it was just magnificent. So if you are inspired, let me know in the comment section. And if you want to support the channel, support me, I will leave my PayPal account link, Patreon account link in the description. In the description, it will be very much appreciated, your support. And I want to thank those of you who have supported me, those of you who have sent a little donation for the coffee or for a little bit fuel. It is so nice of you. It is very heartwarming. Thank you so much. And also, maybe share this video with a friend, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all of that goodness. So yeah, this was it for Panormos, and hope you enjoyed the video. Other than that, until the next time, peace.